Got it. Got it. Got it. All right, hang on. I did it. Oh, this thing. This thing's going to drive me crazy. Bella, you know that I'm pretty well versed, with technology. Like, yeah. My hair looks a little bit crazy. Yeah, every time I come on, it's like something new. Oh yeah, look at that. Look, it's a big ass bruise. I've never seen a bruise that bad in my life. How that happened? I did boom on the counter, and the biggest knot, and so now it's just right. I keep looking at it, and I'm like, McKaylee, Robic, Sydney, do you see this? It was a knot, though. I'm not even kidding. Not even kidding. Okay, now I need to come back over here and maybe we edit this because I told everybody, come follow me over here. I'm not here, but over here. Hey, Mama. Hey. Yeah, but you got to give me like 30 minutes. Okay. Okay. That'll be great if Daddy wakes up and goes picks you up. I appreciate that so much. And you go, yay! See, and that's what I feel like. That's something that's nice to have when just a podcast in the background, essentially, just listening to me talk. Right? Essentially, it gets to that point. But we will wait. He worked last night. All right, no, he did not work last night. He works tonight, so he has to get his rest. It was me supposed to go pick up the kids, and they can stay there. That's another thing, because they get out of school pretty late. I won't lie, but they do not understand that like most kids stay till like 5:30 because their mom and dad are at work. They have the pleasure of having both their parents in one roof and someone can go and pick them up, whereas I'm like, I still have to work, or so I'm not rushing. I'm not gonna rush. Mm-hmm. Okay. So I do need a lot of you to find or let me know what like your rising sign is. Rising sign will be my go-to for everything. So anytime you're reading my blogs on my website, and if you're not on my website, please go become a member. And then I actually take your natal chart. I mean, this is something I'm going to do all the time. I'm going to take your natal chart and I will attach it to your membership. And so we'll always have it, or I'll always have it. But not only that, it starts because I also have you guys looking at your houses, because what ends up happening is you're able to literally it can get so detailed is what it like, super detailed to the point where it's like an astrologer will be able to tell you need to go and pick up milk at 3:02 p.m. and that's where you're going to find like the love of your life. Like it does that sometimes. That's very, on the what is it, extreme side, but yeah, it is definitely something where if I I need your rising sign. As long as I have your rising sign, I can figure out what house you're in, but I'm not at that level yet. And I will keep continuing to say this as well. I will not claim myself as an astrologer. I am learning. The best way for me to learn is to teach. That is how I work. That's how I always have worked. Even when I was reading tarot, and it just wham bam, thank you, man, picked up. YouTube. Good. There's so many different little things in here that I have to do. All right. What did you forget? Oh, it's okay. You're going to. I have it. That's the great thing about it. I have it. Now I have to go back to the other. Let's come over here. Bella, if you want to share it, that'd be great. Share the page out. I just want to do this, this. What are you wrapping, Bella? What crystal are you wrapping? I want to wrap some. I have so many things that I can wrap. I have so many things I can do. That's what I'm supposed to be working on. Yeah, that is what I'm supposed to be working on. Is going on ahead and basically chill the fuck out. Chill out. There we go. There we go. I just need to get better about letting people know. Oh yeah, and then when you do subscribe to me, just make sure that your notifications are on when Elise is on. Bella, you and I can go live, and we can even do that together, like dead ass. Especially right now, since it's like always, it's like for the time being, it's calm. There's not people. There's not a large following. Oh, but it will come. But like I said, yeah, you can go live together. Like you would have your camera pointed at your crystals. I'd have mine, and we'd just sit there and talk while we're both wrapping. Like, yeah. See, that to me is so badass. Let me grab this astrology book. Let me grab that. So one thing I want to say, this astrology book is literally, I suggest everyone get this. I'm so serious. And that is no paid promotions or anything. That is me. Yeah, no, I'm so serious. I will. and then for me, it is, and for you, body doubling. That's all we're doing is body doubling. I just need a few more people to come on in here. But while we're here, Bella, let me see. I have your chart. I wonder how I can maybe even not share it here with the world. But I do wonder. Another thing I do want to say though, shadow work, like nobody's business. So I do want to actually, that's something that because I'm trying to figure out, like, how do I start? Okay, start at the beginning of the week. We had the eclipse. Okay, we're gonna start there, and then I'm like just trying to think, like, how to keep it going, because there's like notes everywhere. But I can definitely say Virgo and Pisces main character for the month of September. And that is, yeah, there's going to be changes like crazy. Everybody's transforming. So with the lunar eclipse, it's getting rid of, no longer. It's going to get rid of people, things, everything. It will also bring in a whole bunch of people, places, and things. So it does both. But on the other hand, you have the solar eclipse, and that is new beginnings, brand new stuff happening. I don't know the last time we ever had like an actual lunar and solar eclipse in the same month. But I do. And if you can remember, go back 9 years ago, because that is the same energy that we just received with this lunar eclipse. Go back 9 years ago, and what were you doing? Because there's always a theme. Always a theme. I always try to sit there and like, okay, this happened in this year, this happened in that year. And that's another reason I will tell you, you need to get a journal, an astrology journal. And then you need to write down like the things that happen in a day, like whether it was really good or really bad. And sometimes even the in-betweens, of course. It's hard to journal every day. And this is coming from a person who loves to journal. But oh boy, like come 15 years from now, when I have all of this stuff written down, I have the time, I have the date, and then I also have the transits, like what's going on. I write all of that down because I'm like, yeah, next time I'm sleeping through all of that. Like, and I'm so serious. Like, maybe not sleeping, but it'll be one of those things of like, oh yeah, no, last time sucked. It is the same. It's the same energy. It's energy, literally. The same energy. And then all this week, all this month, it is get your shit together. Like, that's literally what should be. Like, every single sign, you need to get your shit together. And then there's what else? I'm trying to just say like the collective. Let me see here. $9.20. Okay, happy birthday. I'm 925. So I will say you are going to you're going to be the main character this month. I said it earlier, Virgo and Pisces, main characters this month. So Virgo and Pisces are also, so I'm going to always warn you guys when I'm about to like speak astrology. And I did this with Bella the other day because they make it so much harder than what it is. And now I'm confused as to why people don't say it in the terms that I'm able to put it in to make it make sense. Because So here, I'll read this. Pisces and Virgo, mutable signs, transition between, what did I put here? Season, good at changing course. So yeah, Pisces and Virgos are the mutable signs, and when they are transitioning between seasons, they're able to do it very easily. Let me just make it happy and easy here for you. Pisces and Virgo. Okay. We know that those are two horoscope signs. Mutable is literally just mutation. I'm able to go with the flow. It's enjoyable. Okay. Mutable is enjoyable. Like literally just put that. Mutable is enjoyable. But because Pisces and Virgo both have that going on in their mutable sign charts, this is very good. So there's transformation incredibly for all of us, no matter who we are. Some of us, better than others. There's like a lot of stuff that has been started that maybe we're like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm changing. It's transformation, and there's nothing wrong with transformation. It just can be scary. It's an ending to something. There's something that's no longer like bringing you what it is that you're wanting or needing. And also, with that being said, Saturn. I want you to think of Saturn, biggest planet, right? Or is it Jupiter? I could be lying. I'm gonna grab my teacher kit. Hang on. We're talking about transforming. I'm back into my room because my daughter needs her own room. So yeah, that's like a literal. Yeah, things are shifting. Where the hell? Where'd you go? Excuse me, I just had you. Where'd you go? I miss you so. What the hell? Why is everything so? Oh, I know what I did. So I can over organize. I have to have organization, or that is a great way for me to have a panic attack. And so I actually put it up way too much. Ooh. And everything, a lot of my stuff is in boxes at the moment. Okay, I got it. I didn't get my water though. Fine, whatever. Is it Selmo? Selmo, do you know your rising sign by chance? Because what I'll do is if I have just a small crowd of people, 2 people, I'm so okay with that. That is completely fine, because this will be posted and people can come back later and learn. Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to do. Is I was going to get your natal chart. So if you are a part of Elise's world, Lighting the Paths world, and when you become a member, I am actually in the works of trying to my website coordinator, and then my editor, Dia. She's amazing. Ellie is amazing as well. I do have a team of people, guys. Like I actually am like, yeah, like, you know, I'm real life. But on my website, you will have your own like membership. And then what I will do is I will tell you, you'll fill this out, and it's going to be hopefully a form. It is going to be a form. I have it already set up. And then you'll fill it all out, and then I'll have you send it to me. And then after that, I place it into your personal membership account. Okay. So this is what you're going to do, Dwight. You're going to find out right now. I have it linked in the thing as well. So this is learning your natal chart, learning your natal chart literally can change your life. Like, I'm not kidding when I say that. So you will go there, and I believe I think I can just share screen. All right, so I'm sharing. Oh goodness. We don't want to be all there's so many of those. I don't know why it does it. Hang on. That's so odd. Where's my Chani at? Okay, so this is the app that you're going to be using, okay? So yeah, you'll put your name, your date, you'll put all of that information in here. The only thing that you might not know off top would be like your birth hour. And that is that one's pretty significant. That's going to be on your birth certificate. So a lot of people have to get their birth certificate. Some people know it because their mom talks about it, but most people, we don't. I am that mom that knows, right? So yeah, you want to put your birth hour, wanting to know if AM, PM, your birthplace, and then leave it like this, and then you submit it. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing so it doesn't do that anymore. So yeah, do I go there and then fill that out for me? Miss Bella. You know what? I have it in my documents. Hang on. I feel like I'll probably do this like a few times, and eventually I'm gonna just have to make a live of you guys have to have your rising signs. But if you don't know what your rising sign is or anything like that, I can always revert back to just your sun sign. But your rising sign is really important, and the reason why is because it tells an astrologer everything. When somebody knows your rising sign, people memorize it, and they'll be like, oh, your Uranus is in the second house, and then your Virgo is in third house, all because you told them your rising sign was Scorpio. Everything stays the same in some aspect, and I'll get to that because that can be confusing. But yeah, your sun sign is just more like what you kind of portray out to people. The moon sign is what we try, like it's what we hide. It's what we don't want people to see. Mine's Aries. I don't want people to see that. She's mean. She's crazy. But then on the other hand, while I'm there saying she's mean, she's crazy, thank you for being mean and thank you for being crazy, because that's what has protected me. You know what? That's the shadow work. I did talk about the shadow work that we're needing to do. So I am going to. Dwight, are you doing it by chance? I'm also doing this on my. But I do have I've written down exactly like what you're needing to do and what you need to not do for each person. So I'm like, get your rising sign so I can get it for you. Never mind. I was trying to do something else and it didn't work. It didn't work. Okay, cool. Yay. All right. So then I just have to, let me get Bella. So what I would do too when when I'm hopping on, because I'm always going to do like astrology and crystals and readings, that's not changing. I've been talking about astrology for quite a while now. And now I'm getting to the point of like, I'm actually very confident in this. Find Bella. Got it. So Bella, your rising sign is Leo. Leo. I'm going to send it to you. Not everything has to be difficult, does it? Oh, this is a good thing. I like this. Really quick. September 9th, 2025, tomorrow. It marks the powerful 999 portal. The number 9 in general is like it's basically it's the end. It's the ending of something and it's the beginning of something new, which is exactly what this whole entire month is, because we had the lunar eclipse, like I was saying earlier, and that is the endings. Things are ending. We're not doing it anymore. And then the solar eclipse is new beginnings. So the fact that I'm seeing this right now, it says September 9th, 2025 marks the powerful 999 portal. It's an energetic gateway that comes only once every 9 years. I also said, think about what you were doing 9 years ago. Think about it. Just try to think about it. And then write down like, oh, I think I was doing this or that. This is when you go to your photos. This is when you're like looking at all of your everything. Go back 9 years and see what you were doing and see if anything has changed or if anything has shifted or if a pattern has continued to repeat and you're still in it. So just go back, just try to remember. But the number 9 symbolizes completion. Yeah, I made myself proud that I did remember that correctly. Numerology is another thing that goes right into astrology and tarot, so it's all entwined. It's just a lot. But the number 9 symbolizes completion and release. So when it triples into 999, its energy is magnified and it's urging us to let go of old cycles, outdated patterns, and a pain that no longer serves our growth. Like literally release. You have to release. If you don't release, it's like basically I will say you will get stuck in wherever you're at for the next 15 years. I'll get to the reason why I'm saying 15 years in a second, but we are transforming. We have to. Like we always are, but it's like on a whole nother level. And again, I'm going to get into the nitty gritty on what could be shifting and how it can be shifting and what you should do and not do. Let me see. This portal is an invitation to clear space in your life. Endings are not something to fear. They are sacred transitions preparing you for renewal and new beginnings. Trust that what's leaving now is creating room for something far greater than you've ever imagined. In just 4 months, we are entering 2026. That I was tripping out about earlier today. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's already going to be December. So in just 4 months, we enter 2026, which is going to be a one universal year. Numerology. Every single year has a number to it. And number 1, it's beginning, new beginnings. Okay. So it's representing fresh starts, new opportunities, and the dawn of a brand new cycle to step into that energy fully. And we must first honor the 999 portal by releasing what's meant to stay in the past. The message of the 999 portal is clear. Release, surrender, and rise. This is your moment to close the old chapters and step into the next level of your journey with clarity and grace. And that's exactly what is going on. Like that's what needs to happen. Things have to change. It's a requirement within this human existence that we're in. Okay. All right. So, Bella, I have you down for Leo. I need more. I like writing on whiteboards. I need more whiteboards. Or another journal, I just have all journals. The option that says pick your house system, what do I put there? Oh, that part. Hey, hi, Cece. Hi, love. Cece knows her rising sign. Whole sign. Just leave it at where it is. Leave it there. The whole sign. So, Cece, for you as well, Miss Cece Tarot. She is an astrology. She is a tarot reader as well. She actually started following me years ago, and then she started doing readings, and I'm so proud of her. There's quite a few people. I swear, I promise you, I will always say, if you hang out with me too long, I'm gonna make you quit your job. Not make you, but you're gonna quit it. It's Scorpio. You don't know like all the house signs and everything though, huh? So what I'm gonna have you do as well, and when you do this, keep it and then send it to me because I'm going to put it into the into your membership on my website. So then I always have it, or you always have it. Like it's somebody needs to have it, because I'm gonna be asking you guys questions. You're gonna be like, I don't know what it is. I'm like, yeah, you do. Go look for it here. The cool thing about that one though is it literally tells you everything. Oh, that's what I'm here for. That's what we're doing, babes. So yeah, make sure that you are subscribing to me and then putting on the notifications that I'm live, because that's what we're doing. I'm going over all of that stuff, all the things. And it's because in the astrology blogs that I've been writing, I'm using rising signs, and then right after that I'm like, and then look for your house sign. So we're gonna have to know how to do that, right? So just go there, the Chani app, and then it will give you all that information. You want to save it. But I mean, it always will just look like this, okay? And it's gonna have 12 numbers on it. I don't know why it's like blurry like that. And each house represents something. So you have the first house, and that's like your appearance, the first impressions. And then you would look at this. I'm just kind of going off on a little tangent. Don't worry, I won't stay here too long at all. But that would be first house is Aries, right? You have Aries. That's what Aries looks like in astrology language. Okay, so if you ever see that little symbol, you're like, okay, that's an Aries. So that's Aries falls in number 1 house. It will always be that way. And I don't want you guys to like, it's still so confusing, because I promise that when I get done with you, it won't be that confusing. I promise. But like one house that I always remember is like the 5th house. The 5th house I always know is about family and like where you're living, people that are around you, but it's your home. So number 5, home. Kaylee, my daughter. I'm on a live, baby girl. A little bit. Bye. She called me right at 444. 5-year-old. It's that link right there. So let me see. Yeah. And then yours calls you. Exactly. Mom life. All day. But yeah, go to that, fill it out, and then let me know what your rising sign is. It will say ascendant. So where did you go, friend? Dwight. I have to remember. Dwight. Are you able to see what your ascendant sign is? Ascendant is the rising sign. All right, Bella, I'm gonna start with you. So Bella is ascendant rising sign Leo. I'm gonna split these screens so I can just look directly at it. But eventually it won't be me doing it like this. It will just be you guys telling me as I go through, or I'm going through it exactly. Go away. Oh my goodness, so many things. It tells you what moon sign you were born under, or when you were born under the moon, which I was born underneath the full moon. Okay, and then your sun sign is just Capricorn. Oh, so this is another thing that I've learned today as well, which is very interesting. It is your chart ruler. Your chart ruler is your rising sign, and if you're able to grasp that, like literally, it's what I've come here to. It's what I've come here to do. It's what I'm trying to do here in this on this planet Earth. So we have, let's see, we have so many different things, and I will also, I need to, like, they're all there, my blogs, for you guys to go and look at and read your astrology. But let's see, where do I have that written at? I could have sworn I wrote it down that way. That's not, why isn't it not there? Maybe I erased it yesterday. Maybe, perhaps. It's Chiron retrograde. I know it's Chiron. So when what I'm typing out, these are the planets that are retrograde, and these are the planets that you're wanting to look at so that you can see like what's going on and how I need to do this, that, and the other. Okay. Uranus is in Gemini. Uranus, that planet it's very much so Gemini like because it's just wacko. It's just here to like mess with feelings. Pisces. Okay, so I have a Pisces and I have a Leo. I'm gonna really end up learning this like no other, and and then I will call myself an astrologer. Right now, I am just a person who is learning, and I'm learning with you. It might sound like I know everything. I don't. I am learning, but the best method for me to learn is by teaching others. Some people might get mad at that too. Not even kidding. While we're here, I'm going to let you know if somebody sees me like she's teaching other people and she's not did this, that, I can give a fuck. Like, so it will come probably in eventually here and there. And yeah, Elise is kind of just over being really nice. I'm always really nice, but I'm over just being nice. Like, why are you guys messing with me? Oh my goodness. So we have, and a Scorpio. So I have a Scorpio. I have a Leo. And then I have a Pisces. So, yeah, this month for you, Dwayne, definitely made attention. Save that chart, and I'm gonna need you to send it to me because I'm gonna put it in the membership in my on my website, and then you'll always be able to access it there. And then Bella, I just hadn't put it over yet. That's all. All right, let's just start. Let me get this. Uranus. Damn it, where did it all go? I'm so mad. Where did I put all of my things that are retrograde? Because there's so many. Saturn, that big old guy. That's what I was talking about earlier. And then I got up. I was just looking for this guy, this buddy here. That's a very good interpretation of like, yeah, that's Saturn. That's the big one. I do have these for sale as well if anyone's interested. So just letting you know. All right. Sorry, Jupiter is the largest. It's not Saturn. So this is Jupiter, which is tiger's eye. And then we have orange calcite for Saturn. But Saturn is just this old man. He's an old wise man. That's how I think about him, like that. And he is a person who is going to give you some knowledge, and you're going to be like, okay, whatever. And it doesn't make sense. And then all of a sudden it makes sense. Like a week down the road and it hits you out of nowhere. He is here to keep you responsible, and yeah, you have like it's get your shit together. It literally is the same theme of get your shit together. And all this month, I'm going to tell you, you really want to make sure if there's anything that you've been like putting off, that you're like, oh, I don't really want to do it. I don't, you need to, you're going to be regretting it. Like, especially next month, or November, like just adulting things, the things that we don't want to have to do. Let's go. Yeah, we got to do that. I know, not fun, right? But once it's done, it's gonna feel so good. I'm just trying to do this, but all right. So the Chiron, Uranus, and Gemini, Saturn, and Pisces. These are all the ones that you guys are going to want to look for. I'm going to just put those up for right now. Oh, and then I have Virgo. Right? And look, isn't it funny how we will literally we will do stuff not knowing it's actually like being influenced by the planets. I think it's so cool. I mean, quite literally, when everything was getting like rearranged and I was like freaking out, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's exactly what's supposed to happen. Feels so good. So the other planets is, and I've already done Virgo for you guys. I'm going to do that right now. Look up where Virgo is in your chart, and you want to look up where Pisces is in your chart. And what will be there is literally all the information that you're needing. And it's going to explain to you like what the planets are doing, and then after that, at the bottom, there's always your horoscope sign, that is your rising sign, and then the house. That's where I'm like, I know for a fact you probably don't know the house. It's hard to know that one. Have you been getting your butt handled, Cece? Mars and Diego, Saturn and Pisces. Look at you. Not, I don't know about Diego, but Mars is in Virgo and Saturn is in Pisces. Good job. Good job. Yay. That tells me, because I was on the phone with Bella, or not on the phone, but I was explaining it to her. And she was able to understand, and this is coming from a person, and correct me if I'm wrong, but this is coming from a person who's like, I literally know nothing. Like, so the fact that you just did that, and yeah, I'm very excited. Yeah. I explained it to Bella, and then I was explaining it to you're not about to be Sydney. And yeah, I was like, see, I just made that make sense. I'm like, it makes sense. I'm like, yeah, it's time. And then it seriously is bringing me like lots of entertainment, not just entertainment, but like just happiness of wanting to like come on and do this. Okay, I have them all. Uranus is retrograde. So these are the planets, or these are the blogs that you're going to be looking for. Uranus retrograde. Cancer. We need to find out where Cancer is. Chiron, or Cancer and Jupiter. Cancer is in Jupiter. Cancer being in Jupiter, I will say that's actually a very good thing. I think that's the one thing that's saving us. It's gifts. Literally, it's gifts. It's like, here, you want like you want this? Here you go. Like, take it. Saturn and Pisces. So, and I also will eventually like have information of this is what this planet, like Saturn is this, Uranus is this, and then I'll have information about the houses, like this house is this, this, and this. And then eventually I'm going to buy software to where I can actually like just really start looking at charts and seeing the shifts and movements. Virgo. Okay. I think there's probably like one more. But don't fret, because all that means is I'll be coming on live to explain more. What I do need to do though is just do videos recording myself and then posting it. Okay, Bella, you said that your Virgo was cool. I'm going to give you every single day of the week what you should do and what you should not do. Is that not is that not cool? I literally, it's just me studying. It's all I'm doing is studying and studying. But that's what I like. I love to learn. That's all I do. When I was in college, I was like, what am I going to do now? Like when I was like finished, I'm like, what do I do? All I know is to go to school. Okay, so with your Leo, Miss Bella. Oh, you're good, Cece. Dwayne or Cece, if you guys want to let me know, I might have to break it down to you guys on how to look at that chart and be able to see what that means. So let me do this. Yeah, I need to have this as like because what I'd rather just have you guys all here and then I'll read them all. Why I put 1153? That's McKaylee's. McKaylee and I were born at the same birth minute, and then not only were we born at the same birth minute, that number is a number that Lee and I used like for everything, and it's 53 right now. Like as I'm looking at the time, we use it for everything, and then come to find out, like it was it's kind of cool how stuff like that works. Okay. Yeah, we're going to save that. Thank you. All right, I'm going to do the screen sharing really quick. It's going to look crazy. Don't be afraid. I'm going to get this YouTube thing down too. I don't know if I'm going to let me do this. I want to see what this it still does the same thing. No, stop. Okay. I got to figure out why it does that. Like, all right. this is what we're wanting to look at. Let me see your comment. And yes, I've been out of sync for the past week. Couldn't even work today and ended up doing a lot of organizing in the house and on the altar, as you should. Perfect. And I can also tell you like the stuff that you should be placing on the altar. This is definitely not the time to do any like manifestations or any workings towards just literally chill. Like the rest of this whole month, we're just chilling and putting stuff on the altar, cleaning, organizing, all that. That's what you should. It's exactly what you should be doing. So when I say, so this is very interesting and I love it, but I know that that's confusing. Do not even worry about that. Okay. See, and this is where it says you were born under a full moon. I love that. That's so awesome. I have wondered that my whole life. And then it also gives you all that information. Okay. So I needed to know where Virgo, I'm going to go over like, where is Virgo in my house? Well, Mercury in Virgo in the 12th house. So literally you were looking for, you're looking for like, you can also go like, let me see. Luke's not right. Jupiter in Virgo, 12th house. It's 12th house. Okay. But anytime I'm like, okay, I need to know where this planet is showing up, it will say like Mars and Libra in the first house. Okay, I'm gonna go, and that it's however I end up wording it for you. Like you're gonna want to know where Pisces, like where's Pisces in your chart? So I want to know where Pisces is in my chart. Let me find. That's Pluto. I'm looking for Pisces. I don't think I have Pisces anywhere, but it usually, well, that's fine because I needed there will be another way for me to find it regardless. Yeah, no. Nope, there's no Pisces. So Virgo is fine. Fine with me. But yeah, I just wanted I want you guys to know how to like look at this. And I really do enjoy how it's like Mercury, how you communicate. So when we have Mercury retrogrades, it's retrograding, so you're not going to be able to communicate correctly, right? So Mercury, how you communicate is in Virgo, the perfecting and analytical style in my 12th house of hidden life, secret, sorrow, and loss. I like that it does all of that. I know it might be a lot for you guys, but for me, I'm like, thank you for putting. My computer died. Of course. Of course it died. And then I can't find any chargers. See? Just so frustrating. I'm back. I know. My computer died and literally I'm running around trying to find any box charger. Everything is just kind of like, yeah, not. Well, and then with ADHD, like I have to have, it has to be here. It has to be here. Like if Lee asks, like, hey, have you seen my do-rag? I'm like, if I've seen it, you already know what to do with it. It's the same place every single time. Like that's just how my brain works. But you can't even see me with this lighting, and then that doesn't work, does it? Let's see. I'll have this whole YouTube situation situated eventually one day. But this is the stuff that is needing to like get addressed, at least, like for myself, and then for anyone else, like the things that you're not organized in, the things that you're kind of like putting on the back burner, like just making your life easier in another shape or form. But some things you can't control. But I would like for you to be able to see me, and that which is funny because another girl said the same thing literally. She's like, if you buy this, it sucks because it just goes out and it dies, and it does because it's fully charged and it has to be on a charger. That's what was on there. Whatever. I literally don't know where any of the box chargers are. Kieran, do you know where any box chargers are? Box chargers? Like just for this, the phone. Just for the phone. Yeah, I can't find that one. I think we have one. You mind if I borrow it? I won't have it long. Yeah. That's Sydney's son. Never mind. I think that should be yeah, okay. It's okay. I don't know how do I not have one box charger? I have them all hidden in my drawer. I know how it happened. My son. All right, let me stop talking shit because I just found it in the jewelry box. Oh, goodness. Okay. Put you on. Come on, sucker. You don't want to work? Why? Now you will. Now you will. Okay, we're back. Let's do this. Okay. Oh my goodness. So I have, literally every single day of the week all written out for you. So I think that's pretty cool. I haven't seen somebody do that yet. Let me get rid of that. All right. We're going back. We're going to go to Miss Leo. Line it up and take a pull. All right. So partnerships and this is I'm sorry, before I start just going on a rant. This is for the Virgo placement. Because of the mutable signs, all of that stuff that I was talking about earlier with you have that's what I need to do. You have the South Node in Virgo, so that's why we're looking that up. And you have the North Node in Pisces, so that's why we're looking at that one. The nodes, North and South Node, they're just literally north and just other. Those are destiny planets. That's what they are essentially. So, South Node in Virgo, really quick. As you slink away to tranquil coves, focus on refining the practical rituals in your daily routines that boost your health and wellness. Get precise about the supplements, tinctures, and mindfulness exercises that make you go, and the ones that limit your sense of well-being. Letting go of familiar habits can be unsettling if they become customary, but smart, subtle shifts in our choices of tea flavors, breath work styles, or nap times can make all the difference to our nervous system. And it says, remember, our thriving isn't just about our physical regimens, because we all should know that. It also depends on the quality of our minds. Quite literally, you can have like the worst physical life, but have such a good quality of mind and you have the best life. Mindset. If you tend to be perfectionist or micromanaging with your to-do lists or smoothie recipes, interrogate the standards you're trying to live up to. Sometimes relaxing on the couch is better for your inner peace than obsessing over missing a yoga class. Ditching overly rigid protocols helps any stagnant thought pattern get unstuck and gives your ideas more room to stretch and grow. Okay? So I love that I was able to give you that, because that's why we are using Virgo. That's why I'm looking it up, because that's why this is all happening right now, with the eclipse energy. It's those north and south nodes. So basically, everyone, it's like, just stop taking everything so seriously. Be serious about what you're doing, but don't take it so serious. That's all. Okay, so Bella, partnerships and your shared resources are in focus. So Pisces, your north node, wants you to trust your gut in business, and love and money mergers. Goosebumps are your eyes. So the Virgo south node is pushing you to clean up your money mindset, release scarcity stories, and learn to value what you bring. That's so fucking dead on. It's not even funny, Bella. Well, what do you need to lean into? Listen to this. You're needing to lean into soulful collaborations. I love it. Soulful collaborations. And then intuitive agreements. And then what you're needing to let go of, scarcity thinking and broken systems. That is very on point. Very on. It's like boom, right? And I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, look, just read the blogs. I swear to God, read the blogs. I work so hard on them. Dia works very hard on them. I work hard on them as well. But she is like the backbone of it, because I'm, scattered around doing all kinds of different stuff. So with that being said, we are going to have to work on scarcity mindset, which you've already talked to me about. So like, yeah, it's just working on it. That's all. And like you said the other day, like, you gave me a new mindset of how it needs to be, how I can look at these things. Uranus and Gemini. That's another one. And that's until November 7th. I can do this other one too. Your Uranus and Gemini. I have it actually on my website. But you're getting it, right? Like when I'm saying look for Uranus and Gemini. Bella, you're like, okay. You're going straight to it, and yeah. Is it right there? Yeah, because my Uranus is in Capricorn. Fourth house. Okay. I'm going to go to my website. So that's the other thing you guys can do. I actually did do it right now. I'm going to go to my website, and you really are wanting to just go to the blogs and just start looking for all the retrogrades. There's a ton. And then I also have what I was going to tell you earlier too, like all this week. It's Cap. Cap. Cap, cap, cap. Understanding. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have to still do this actually. It's not, no, it's not where I'm wanting it. So not Uranus and not that one. I'm on my side of things. I'll write that down though. This is what I was looking for. You see all that? That's what I do. That is what I do. Like, I'm just like, I gotta, yeah. So we have Uranus retrograde, which I need to update. And I'm going to put the star right here because it's not completed. Chiron retrograde is on my website. Saturn retrograde in Pisces. That's a new one that just happened on the 1st. And then Pluto retrograde, that one's there. And then the Jupiter Neptune, that's there too. Really quick though, let me go through. So with all the transformation that is taking place, again, it's 15 years. 15 years of eat you, little buddy. That's funny. Kids are cute. What was I just saying? I was going into this. Jupiter and Neptune are squaring Venus and Gemini. Okay. And that's happening on the 13th, which is going to give a Mercury cazimi. Okay, so anytime I ever say, or if you ever hear square in astrology, or if you ever hear 90 degrees in astrology, that just means just put the word sucks. Like literally, it's more deep than that, but that's easy. Like, so we're not getting confused because it is when it's squared, it's not happy. When it's 90 degrees, it's not happy. So if you hear it, you're going to be like, oh, Elise says just sucks. So Jupiter, Neptune sucks with it being Venus and Gemini. Literally squaring up. No, quite literally. And that's even, oh yeah, that's what you literally squaring up. They're squaring up. They don't like each other. There are planets that love to be with each other, and there are planets that do not like to be with each other. Per example, Mars and Libra. I mean, I feel like that's where this came from, you know? Oh my gosh. I am a Libra, and my Aries moon, like Libra and Aries attacked, and I'm all of that. Oh my God. All right. So anywho, besides that, the beginning of this week, hazy, not seeing things clearly, having all kinds of technology, issues, like, or just whatever may have you. It's just things are difficult, right? Okay. Mercury, the planet of communication. Cazimi, the word Cazimi, it means like it's very happy, excited, and in love. Like what's going on. That's all it means. Okay. And because of that, it's like your dreams are you're going to have some clarity on the changes that need to be made. And it's like your dreams are literally coming true. Dreams are coming true because things are ending because they have to. Okay. So it's one of those things where, on the 13th, you're going to be getting a lot more clarity or just seeing things for what they are. You're going to give or have clarity out of nowhere. And for your long-term goals. And it's long-term goals because of Saturn. Saturn is long-term. He's grandpa. He is one that's going to hold you accountable like nobody's business. It's very serious. This is very serious. Like whatever this is, this whole situation, it is with Saturn being there. Saturn came back literally. We had Saturn and Pisces earlier in the year, and it came back again. It doesn't happen. So many of the things that are happening don't happen, okay? Like I chose a great time to start studying, and I say that actually because I'm getting exposed to so much at once. Like, why did you come and like run like the block one more time? He's basically, it's like he's giving you that second chance of, are you sure you're wanting to stay and do this? Because if you are going to be here for 15 years. I'm going to try and get you out of it and like, just do a bunch of stuff. And that would have been like the first, September 1st. And yeah, he like will rock your world type of thing. But if, things are smooth and calm, everything's fine, then you don't have anything to worry about. But changes are going to be made no matter what. Okay. And then we have like the Jupiter Cazimi of all kinds of stuff. All right. I'm just going to leave with that because I do have to go get the kids. And I know I'm kind of like not all over the place, but I am because I got kind of taken all over the place. But I want to read you the weekly directly for you. And this will also be posted. Okay. So this is North Node Pisces, South Node in Virgo, which is an 18-month transit. That is something you need to remember here. Because the nodes, North Node, South Node, they shift the storyline for everybody. It is our destiny. Nodes are our destiny lines, and they are like the ones that are like just acting up. But the nodes shift the storylines for all of us. And here is how you're going to walk through for the next 18 months. All right. Bella. So it's partnership season. So Pisces North Node invites you to trust your gut and shared resources. Shared resources. Hi. Love and collaborations. And then your Virgo South Node says clean up money stories, release scarcity, organize your assets. So lean in with soulful collaborations. Oh yeah, we did that earlier. Let go of scarcity thinking and broken systems. So Monday, journal. Where do I feel abundant in my life? That is what you're needing to write down today. Where do I feel abundant in my life? Where am I abundant? We got to find it. All right. Next is Tuesday. Review your budget or money systems. This is we're getting ourselves in order. I've never done this before, so I love it. Wednesday, have an honest conversation with a partner or ally. Thursday, meditate on a goosebump moment. So whatever that means, meditate on a goose. I think it's meditate because Wednesday is that Mercury Cazimi, happy. Cazimi is happy. Okay, good things, gifts, presents. I feel like that is, you're going to meditate on your goosebumps because you're going to finally realize like, oh, that's what I'm needing to do. That's what it is. So on Friday, light a candle while affirming your worth. And then on Saturday, release one scarcity belief in writing. Just one. On Sunday, celebrate one resource you think. Move, sir, get out the way. Celebrate one resource you share well. And then I'll do this for you. Command C, and then I'm going to do that and send it your way. There you go, babe. Oh, it won't let me do it. I'll send it to you on Messenger. But I'm going to go ahead and take off, go get the kids. And there's still so much more I can say and do, obviously. I just have to find my rhythm and system on how I'm doing it. But other than that, like, I'm very excited to be doing this. I've been doing it for a while. Yeah, I'll send it to you, babe. Look at him. Do you see him? Just begging. He just wants the door open. All right, Bella. Bye, my love. Yeah, I'm going to definitely figure out how to work this dang thing. And then not only am I going to figure out how to work this dang thing, I'm going to also have like a nice, good system of how I go through everything as I continue to learn. Oh, he doesn't leave my side. My surgery, he literally like next to me the whole entire time. He would not leave me alone. Not that he wouldn't leave me alone, but he would not leave my side. This is definitely my dog. Oh, my boobies. Yeah. But animals love me. I'm that person. Animals love me. Babies. Michaela always gets mad. Why do babies always smile at you? Because I'm a good person. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. I will be back though. I can guarantee you, maybe even tonight. Maybe I'll pull some cards or something. Yeah. All right. Bye.